American Food Waste and Its Impact on the Environment by Lideya Abebe. Some background information on the issue. Food waste takes up more space in U.S. landfills than anything else. Over 100 billion pounds of food is wasted each year in America alone, all while over 10% of the American population face food insecurity. The United States is one of the leading countries in food waste per capita, along with Australia, Denmark, and China. When we waste food, we also waste all the energy and materials used to process the food in the first place, including packaging and transportation, not to mention the labor, time, water, and land used to grow the food. Food waste that ends up in landfills is directly related to greenhouse gases harming the environment. When food begins to rot, it releases large amounts of methane gases, which is a greenhouse gas that traps heat from the sun 28 times as potent as carbon dioxide. What is being done about it, and what could be done about it? A tool commonly utilized to determine what to do with food scraps is a food recovery hierarchy triangle created by the United States Environmental Protection Agency. This features the most to least preferred methods of disposing food waste. The later the food is wasted, the higher the environmental impact. It goes from source reduction, feeding hungry people, feeding animals, industrial uses, composting, and finally, landfill or incineration. Schools in America are already hard at work at combating the global food waste issue. Methods as simple as increasing lunchtime by an additional 10 minutes has decreased food waste in cafeterias by over 10%. Another way schools have been proven to decrease their waste is by implementing share tables. This is when a table or station is used in the cafeteria so children have the option to give unwanted, untampered food to another child who may want it. What can you do to help? Smart shop. Plan ahead and make a list of what to get at the grocery store before leaving to avoid getting unnecessary food items that can end up getting wasted. Before going to the grocery store, try to use as much of the food you already have at home so they too don't get forgotten or go bad. Learn how to properly store your food so it lasts longer. Utilize your freezer. Lots of foods can be frozen to extend their shelf life by months, including fruits, meats, fish, and even bread. Get creative. Find other ways to use your leftovers in the kitchen or around the house. Drying your herbs and creating your own spices is one of my personal favorite ways to reuse in the kitchen. Leftover meat and produce can be frozen, boiled, or baked to make soups and stocks. Fruits and vegetables can also be frozen for smoothies and jams and sauces. Another way you can help reduce food waste is by creating your own compost bin. The tools needed is a plastic storage bin with a tight-fitting lid, a drill or something able to puncture holes through a storage container, a dry base containing dead leaves, twigs, and lawn clippings, dirt, your browns, which is carbon-rich waste, and your greens, which is nitrogen-rich waste. Step 1. Drill 8 to 10 holes into the bottom of your large Tupperware container. This is to allow oxygen to enter so the composting process can begin. Step 2. Create a brown layer about a fourth full in your bin. This includes dry leaves, twigs, and paper. Step 3. Fill halfway with dirt and add your food scraps. Make sure you're layering your browns and greens. Brown materials include hay, cardboard, leaves, sawdust, egg cartons, shredded paper, paper towels, straw, and paper rolls. While green materials include vegetable trimmings, tea bags, coffee grounds, house plants, and old flower bouquets. Moisten the pile and begin to mix the top to aerate. Now you're done. You can put the lid on and donate to a composting unit near you, or you can wait and manage it yourself. Within 2 to 3 months, it should be garden ready. That concludes my presentation on food waste. Remember, the most beneficial way to help the environment and prevent food waste is by educating yourself and others and taking action. Thank you.